Hi, everyone. Welcome to our positivity group. Just a reminder, we meet every day, Monday through Friday, from just for about 15 minutes, from noon to 12:15. And then there'll be Q&A afterwards. So if you want to stick around for questions about anything that we're doing today or how the groups work, happy to hang out. And just also a reminder that this is open to anyone. It's free, so bring your friends and anyone you think that might benefit from this. And today we're going to do gratitude, because it's Thursday. I like to sort of cycle through different practices, and I like the idea of Thankfulness Thursday. And so many different ways of practicing gratitude. And today we're going to do some writing. So grab a pen and paper, and then we're going to start off with just thinking about 3 humans in your life that you feel grateful for, and then you start. Don't overthink this one either. Just, gratitude is one of those things that you want to be able to do for lots of people. And then while you're thinking of 3 people, there's so many different ways of practicing gratitude. And so what I'm going to try to do today is have us do a somewhat faster yet structured version of gratitude. I find that oftentimes when I work with clients or patients and we talk about gratitude, for many people, a gratitude practice consists of getting up in the morning and writing down like 5 things you feel grateful for, and that's kind of the extent of it. And while that is helpful or can be useful, I think there's something really important about going deep and doing it a little bit more structured than just kind of writing a checklist and saying, just sort of dotting things down. So today's format is this idea of writing a gratitude note to these. We'll write one for each of the 3 people that we just wrote down, and there's a structure to it. So, dear, the person's name, thank you for, and then the idea here is that you start off with specific observations about the actions or behaviors that they did, right? So ideally, when we get into gratitude, you want to get really specific about what it is the person did that you actually feel grateful for. So you want to move out of this 100,000-foot level of, I feel grateful for you. I think you're awesome, and I really appreciate you. Into, gosh, the other day when you did X, Y, and Z, or you helped me remember this, or you supported me with, whatever it might be. And then really, make sure that you're identifying a specific situation or specific things or behaviors that they actually do. And then you want to connect the feelings and needs or the positive impact that their behavior and actions had on you. And so the best thing that I know there is feelings and needs. So, feelings are, you did X, Y, and Z for me, and I noticed I felt joyful or happy or relieved or fill in the blank. And then needs is this idea of, when we feel gratitude and positivity, you can usually tie that positivity to this notion of, needs are like universal human wants, right? So, a need for being seen or being heard or love, or there's these, universal need that we all have as human beings. I think the more we can tie the specific behavior that someone did that you feel grateful for to the needs that were actually being met, the more it becomes this embodied experience. And the feelings are sort of the the signpost to giving you a sense of, oh, this feels, I have these positive feelings because of these needs were of mine were being met. And then maybe, sign off with, I appreciate you very much, or I love you, or thank you, or whatever it might be. And the idea behind this practice today is we're going to try to do these, not overthink them, and just see if we can, write 3 of these gratitude notes using the structure. And I'll set the timer, and yeah, so let's Let's get started. Maybe before we start writing, I'm just going to close my eyes for a minute here and get grounded and shift gears into really being present for the practice, and start thinking about the first person on my list and bring to mind that moment or that experience that I recently had with this person that stimulated this feeling of gratitude. So the reason they made my list. And I'm going to set the timer for, let's do 90 seconds each, and go ahead and start writing. So dear person's name, thank you for doing X, Y, and Z, and then the actions, or so the feelings and needs accompanying that. And we're starting now. And maybe another 30 seconds on this one. And let's take a break and just spend a couple of seconds getting ready to shift to the next person. Again, bringing to mind what it is that they did in the specific situation that you're thinking of that elicited this feeling of gratitude. And then when you're ready, go ahead and start writing for 90 seconds. We'll do another 30 seconds or so. Okay, so just wrap this one up, another 5 seconds. And then switching to our last person on the list, again, bringing to mind the specific situation, and then starting to write 90 seconds. And let's do another 10 seconds. All right, wrapping this one up. So I noticed for me, the first one felt kind of rushed. I had so much to say. I was in more of a groove, and it felt easier to just kind of condense it all and get specific quickly. And I think there's something really wonderful and skillful about being able to express gratitude to others in a really succinct and precise manner, because it really lets them know, thank you for that. And there's something, I think, really yeah, really skillful about being able to cultivate that as a skill. So for extra credit, if you're up for it, you can reach out to those 3 people and either by phone or video call or something, FaceTime, actually express what you wrote to them, or not. Sometimes just doing it for yourself or writing it down is plenty. But there's also something really cool about being able to then actually take it out in the real world and not just in your journal. So, all right, that was Gratitude Thursday. Same time, same place tomorrow at noon on the same link. And hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. Take care.